Everybody.
Good morning. Welcome to our bi-monthly webinar.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Kayla Parks. I'm Director of Education for Chella, joined with Sarah Siegel.
I'm the Director of Sales, and we're so happy to have you here this morning.
Yes, and happy holidays,
Happy
right?
holidays. I hope that all of you are getting in the festive spirit. Good morning, Vicky. So nice to see you. Just wanted to say what I wanted to say from tangent then, and I'm just like spacing out. Well, we're really happy to have you here.
Yes.
We are going to be going through our How to Brow in 3 easy steps. We're going to be going through our 1-minute brow fill. We're going to be showing you our holiday kit, the partnering curl kit with the lash curler and the mascaras. And we really want to make this as interactive as possible. We really want you to ask questions and put your hand up and, have some fun.
Yes. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start off with a product knowledge guide. And like Sarah said, please ask us questions, jump in. We'd love to hear from you. I see Vicky's in our chat. So if anybody else can say hello to us in the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from.
Yeah,
we'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely, Kayla.
Okay, so I'm going to share screen and show you our product knowledge guide. So this is everything that you're going to need to know about our products and a little bit about Chella. So we were founded in 2003 as an anti-aging skincare company, but we developed the Brow and Eye collection back in 2011. And we are all about clean beauty. So clean, vegan, uplifting, it's effortlessly you.
Yeah.
If you aren't already, please follow us on our socials at Chella Beauty and at Chella Pro. We'd love to hear from you and connect with you on there as well. I see we have Dina from Chicago. Hi, Dina. Thank you for being here. And we're clean, cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free, gluten-free, EU certified. So we have some of the best quality products you can find.
Yeah, absolutely. Our formulations and our products go through very, very stringent testing and registration. We also Health Canada as well. So we really do take a lot of time to make sure that our products go through the relevant channels to just deliver really quality products to you.
And we've been featured all over. So we have a great market share here. We've been featured in Vogue, Elle, Refinery 29 with some really phenomenal reviews on multiple products that we have.
Absolutely. And I wanted to just add previously, we are now PETA certified.
Yes.
So yes, we really do have an amazing market share of the brow and eye business. Your reviews, our 5-star reviews will speak to that. Definitely invite you to check out them on chella.com. And we really do hold a really amazing market share. We compete with the best of the best. We compete with Anastasia and Benefit and all those major brands that you've heard out there. And our products are really, really amazing.
Yes. And good morning to Justina from
Ottawa, Canada, correct? Chilly out there.
We love to ask this question. Are you finishing every service with a complimentary brow fill because you could be missing out, right, Sarah?
Absolutely. It is such an overlooked part of a service, and we're going to be going into that in a minute. And I think that when the aha moment strikes, it's like, oh my gosh, why didn't I look at this before? Giving a complimentary brow fill, an enhancement, a brow menu on your brow menu is really going to be very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very chilly.
So this is that 60-second brow fill. So you could finish any service with this, whether it's a facial, a brow wax, a hair service, a color service, anything. You can do a quick enhancement in 60 seconds or less using either our eyebrow cream or our eyebrow pencil.
Absolutely.
Then we have our How to Brow in 3 easy steps. Now this one you can book a little bit of time for. You can charge for this service. There's really unlimited options there with this service. So it's 3 steps. You fill, you define with the clear gel, then you highlight with the highlighter pencil.
Yeah, it's not a fussy routine, ladies. It's a very simple, effortless routine that you can teach your clients on leveling up their everyday beauty routine. And it just takes a few minutes.
Yeah. So step 1 was to fill with the eyebrow cream or the eyebrow pencil. Our brow cream, specifically, it comes in 9 different shades, but it's super water resistant. It is not going to move on you. It's going to stay in place all day long. It comes with a built-in brush and a small cream pot. So you're able to dip in and apply the product, and it's very buildable. So it goes on really natural. You might be familiar with like pomades that are on the market that can be a little bit too intense. This one's different. This one you have 2 minutes to work with it, and then once it blends out and you have it in place where you like it, it'll set after those 2 minutes and it won't budge.
Yeah, got the added benefit, everybody, of that built-in brush. Instead of having to go out and get an $18 brush, it's got built in, and the brush is extremely easy to work with.
We have our eyebrow pencil. Now, this is definitely a fan favorite. It blends out really easily. It's very natural. It's very buildable. It comes in those same 9 shades. It has a built-in spoolie on one side and a precision tip to the other side that's retractable. It's got vitamin C and E for some antioxidant product properties to it. And it's very natural and very buildable and easy to work with.
Absolutely.
We have our eyebrow defining gel. Now, this is step 2 in the How to Brow in 3 Easy Steps. You would brush the hairs upward and define them into place with the clear brow gel. It has aloe, so it's actually very hydrating, and it's not going to flake or get crispy on your brows. It's still going to hold the hairs in place, but it's going to look really natural. Even your male clientele can use this.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very, very natural. I have removed a lot of stiff, flaky brow gels from people when I've traveled all over, and this does not do that. And people are really surprised that this brow gel does hold in place without the crispiness.
Yeah. Then our step 3 in our How to Brow in 3 Easy Steps is to highlight. So using our highlighter pencil, you can choose the matte version, which is what we're explaining now, or a shimmer. And the matte comes in 4 different shades. It's very creamy and buildable. It's got Candelilla Sera, so it's very easy to blend out. It's an emollient property to it. It's also sunflower seed oil, vitamin E, some other great care ingredients as well. And this one, it's not just for your brows. You can use it anywhere on the face. So you will use it underneath the arch of the brow, a little bit above to give some lift. But then you could also use it as like a concealer, as a highlighter for like the Cupid's bow, anywhere you want to draw a feature forward. Now, our shimmer highlighter pencils. Now, these ones are also phenomenal. They have shea butter. They have a hope seed oil, so very blendable again. And Sarah, this is your favorite, right?
Yeah, it's one of my faves. I put it on the inside corner of my eye, and I have that on there today. Even when I don't have any makeup on, I'll just pop that on the inside corner of my eye just to give my eyes like a little natural lift from the inside out.
And then we have our custom kits, our How to Brow custom kits. There's a cream version and a pencil version. They both have a built-in savings of $20 when you buy the kit. So the cream kit comes out to $80, but it's a $100 value. And the pencil kit is $75 for your client, but it's a $95 value.
Yeah, and everybody, these are a huge revenue driver. These custom kits can definitely be, even more featured around, the holidays, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, getting ready for summer, going back to school.
New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's, new brows. So, these custom kits are really amazing value and also huge revenue drivers.
Mm-hmm. So let's stop sharing and let's show them the kits. So it's right here.
All right. So the custom kit kind of has like a little magnetic, opening here, and it comes with some instructions, and it comes with a little cute makeup bag. And when you get the kit into your business, you will get it with the full-size gel and then the dual blending brush, and you customize it of the 9 shades of the cream or the pencil, and then you customize it with the 6 shades of the highlighter. And then that completes the kit. So, and then it's 3 different SKUs. So the box is number 1, the cream or the pencil, and the highlighter. And it gets rung up as, 3 different SKUs, and the discount is built into the box. So,
yeah, oftentimes when I'm doing somebody's brows, afterwards they just ask me, they're like, what are you using? It's not even a sales pitch. It's just telling them what I use on them because they love it so much. And then they end up taking the kit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So,
Kayla and I, we did an event recently, and we put about 35 people between us in our chair doing the How to Brow, and we sold 31 kits. So just the power of that demonstration, showing people how to use those products.
Mm-hmm. Should we get into our demonstration?
Let's do it. I do not have my brows on right now, and that's the demonstration that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a 1-minute brow fill, and then we're also going to be doing a little bit of brow mapping, and then also show you the How to Brow in 3 Easy Steps.
So we're going to start off. I can either work off of our tester display, which you can see right here. Kind of holds all of your testers for you. It's got consultation cards. The kit actually fits into this too. or you can work off of a smaller tester block depending on your business. So there's two different options to work off of. I'm probably going to work off of our tester display today.
Yeah. I just wanted to go backtrack a little bit. Is there any questions from what we just covered? Any questions about any of the products that we covered just now? Anything right now? Any thoughts?
Yes. Let us know in the chat. We're happy to answer any questions you have. Okay, I don't think so right now. So we'll get started on the demonstration and still feel free to ask your questions. We can always pause. So let's jump into the close-up camera on Sarah. There she is. Okay.
And today I'm wearing our dual liquid eyeliner on my eyes. This is our champagne and bronze. This is one of my favorites of our dual liquid eyeliner range. And as you see, I've got, sparseness in my brows. I've got the thinning here, sparseness here, the thinning on the ends. Yeah, this is a little bit of a fuller brow, I think, on the left. So
let's show you how easy it is to do the 60-second brow fill. Does anybody know? Tell us in the chat. Do you know where the darkest place of the brow should be when you're filling in? Or where it naturally usually is? Tell us what you think. So to start, I'm going to brush the hairs up so I can really see the shape. And I'll do that quick brow fill. And the darkest place of the brow is where I always like to start. So a lot of people are going to think the front of the brow is the darkest place of the brow, but it's actually the arch to tail should gradually get darker, and it should be a little bit lighter in the front. That's going to give you the most natural effect. So I start right here, and I am using our tantalizing taupe. We will go through some color matching guides after this so you can see all 9 shades. Starting right there, and then I build it up. So I start with that bottom line. I'm going to do the same above, and then where I hold the pencil is important. I'm holding it kind of towards the end. I'm not holding it up here. If I held it up here, it gets too dark and pigmented, so I like to kind of feather it on by holding it further down. I lightly lift with my thumb here, just to see the shape a little bit. And you can do this if she's laying down. You can do it sitting up, whatever your setup is. You're able to do this. A lot of times if they're laying down, I'll kind of come to the side of them and I will fill in from the side. But I've seen people do it from behind. So there's whatever your preference is.
What color are you using today, Kayla?
The taupe.
Taupe.
And then I'm just lightly fading the front of her brow. And taupe is our most universal shade. So I'm using this on Sarah. I can also wear the taupe even though I have dark brown hair. So it's very universal, anywhere from blonde to dark brown hair.
Look how beautifully natural that is. Look what a difference that makes. My eye area is, lifted now. It looks more youthful, more complete.
Yes, it looks so much more natural, a lot more lifted. And it took me 60 seconds. It's a quick brow fill following her natural shape, so you don't have to overthink it. On the other side, I am going to show you our how to brow in 3 easy steps with brow mapping. So if you do have a client you like to brow map on, you're able to do that too.
And can you do that 1-minute brow fill with the cream as well? So you can be either or.
Yeah.
Who is currently filling in brows right now with Chella?
Tell us in the chat. Let us know. I'm going to move to the other side of Sarah.
And if you're not, tell us as well.
So we're going to start on this side doing our brow map. I am going to use the same brow pencil again. And before I map her brows, just turn your head a little. Yeah, I think Sarah. I'm going to brush the hairs up again. I always brush up first so I can see the shape. I can definitely see that this arch is a lot more sparse than the other side. There's not as many hairs there. So I'm really brushing them up to see how full I can make the arch without filling in. There we go. Now I'm going to start with the 3-point rule. So you go from mid-nostril to corner of the eye. This is where the brow should begin. Mid-nostril, straight through her pupil or the center of the eyelid. This is where the arch should be. Corner of the nose to corner of the eye was where the brow should end. I'll go in and darken these up so you all can see them. There we go. Now they can see them. So you can see all 3 points there. Is there a question? I can't read it.
I have clients that are mature and very thin or no brow. How can I make them look clean and not drawn?
Yes, good question. So it's definitely case by case with that. I usually would start if they have very thin and no brow hairs, I'll probably start with a cream and a lighter shade, and I'll give them a quick fill with the brow cream. And then I would add a pencil and a shade darker so that I can add dimension and small hair-like strokes so I can kind of build that up. I'll do that on Sarah's brows today. I'll do a light brown cream and then I'll add dimension with the toe pencil so you can see that.
Yeah. And the brow mapping, Vicky, will absolutely help you with that to create the brow from the 3 points. And we do have a how to brow guide on our website. And we can actually maybe even pull that up for you so that you can actually see. And then that's a great guide also to go from.
So we're going to connect these points now. So I'm connecting it as close to the hairline as I can because oftentimes I'm doing this brow map before I do a brow wax. So anything outside these hairs would be what I'd be removing that day. So I kind of went outside her arch to leave every tiny little hair in there so she can grow that area back. And then I'll do the same below. Now, once I've completed this map, I can show the client in the mirror and ask them if they're comfortable with all the hairs that I'm removing today before I remove them. So it's very helpful when you're waxing to do a quick brow map just to get everything a little bit more even. A couple more tips I have is if you're mapping both sides, which typically you are, you can actually see how much higher this arch is by taking it from this side, going straight across, and kind of putting a dot to see how much higher each arch is.
Yeah. And Vicky, just going back to your question earlier, our products are very natural with the application. They don't need a heavy hand. It's small hair-like strokes with both the cream and the pencil. So you're not like drawing rainbows, you're drawing like small hair-like strokes. So that will also keep it very, very natural.
So now we're going to start with that brow cream. Sarah, do you want to show them how the cream works?
So the brow cream has the pot on the bottom. And then it has the built-in brush. Oops, sorry. So weird to be up so close. Yeah. There you are. There's a built-in brush right there. And as you see, it's got kind of a really nice thinness to it so that you can, control the product. The lid actually does go on the back of the pomade right there. So it stops it from rolling around. And what you're going to do is you're going to take out a little bit of product and put it on the back of the cap. So yeah, it's really hard to see.
Let's put your okay. So I've put a little bit of product on the back of the cap here so you can see mine. So I have a small amount of product on the back of the cap, easy to work off of. That way I can double dip onto the cap rather than into the pot so that it's easy for me to sanitize at the end. I'll sanitize the brush with alcohol and the lid with alcohol so that I can use it on multiple people. So we're going to start again in the darkest place of the brow, which is going to be that arch to tail. And I am using the light brown. So I'm going a shade lighter with the cream. And I'll build up with a toe pencil at the end so you can kind of see how to make that really natural dimension. Doing the same up above, right outside her arch. And I like to blend as I go. So I'll kind of blend off the top area just so I can see the hair's a little better. And I blend and evenly distribute that product as I go. And I'm going to blend off the map so we don't have harsh lines. Doing short hair like strokes. And then I lightly fade the front. So I'm not even picking up more product. I'm taking the excess that's on the brush and I'm brushing it upwards towards the front of the brow. And this will lightly fade it. Then I always blend again. I'm using actually our dual blending brush, which has a spoolie on this side. And in a minute, you'll see me use it with our highlighter as well. The other side is a dome tip. And then we're going to add in that toe pencil. Now this step is optional. I do a lot of times like to use 2 tones on my clients, but you can totally do 1 if you prefer that. But for our more mature clients, you want to kind of build in some smaller hairs throughout. So I'm going to add in that darker toe pencil. This will help it look more natural and not so drawn on. So lay your cream down and then add in that toe pencil. And I'm really adding the toe pencil in where she has some sparseness to make it look like tiny little hairs in there.
See what a difference that makes? Yeah, I agree, Vicky. Absolutely. You know, she said lovely.
Okay.
The cream is kind of a powdery pomade finish. And it is definitely you know, after 2 minutes it really sets. You can definitely go to bed with it and wake up the next day with your brows on still.
Yeah.
So not that you wear your makeup to bed, but
Yeah, not that we recommend that, but that's okay. So I'm using my step two, which is the clear brow gel now. So it's the clear gel. This one is the one that has aloe in it. It has a small spoolie in there, but since I have multiple clients, I take a disposable wand, which you can purchase these on our professional website, and you're able to then apply it with a disposable wand to keep everything sanitary.
yeah, thank you, Deanna. I absolutely agree. It does really look natural looking. And that's what you really want to provide for your clients, natural looking brows, because obviously most of the time they will have not anything on their face.
So this is my step two. I want to brush these hairs upward and lift them so that they stay lifted and upwards. This helps keep her arch looking really natural since I had to fill in a little extra there. And then my step three is going to be to highlight. Now, so many of our clients don't know about highlighting their brows, and it makes the biggest difference. I put a small amount on the arch to tail, and I like to just use small amounts. I can always add more if I need more. And then a little bit above, just to give us a little bit of lift and kind of clean up the top of the brow. And then I'm going to blend that in. Sarah, would you agree that this is such an forgotten about step?
It really is, it really does make a beautiful difference.
Yeah, look at that. I just cleaned up the top of the arch.
It really does give you very clean.
Now, this brush specifically was designed to help keep this nice and stiff. And then when it gets to the arch, it kind of curves with the arch of her brow and blends it out. And then you can go back in and kind of blend out anything else you see if it got too dark anywhere. How is that? Okay.
There you are. Beautiful, Kayla. Absolutely beautiful. I will, what Kayla just used on me then obviously then translates to the kit that we just showed you. So those 3 products. So just to recap again, we're just going to take off the close-up camera. But does anybody have any questions before we go off the close-up camera about what we just did? Does anyone need us to redo anything or go over anything? Please don't be shy. We've got a smaller group today, so that gives us the luxury of that.
And one of my other tips is I always do one brow first, and then I show them in the mirror, and then I'll do the other brow. That way they see the before and after.
Yeah, I agree, Jessica. It's nice to wake up with great brows. And as Kayla just said, at this point, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. So when she's done the one brow and she's done a 1-minute brow, you're going to have the client hold up in the mirror to really show the before and after.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to walk through doing the other brow with her watching. Because one of the things about your clients is they want to know how to do it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to buy it if they don't think that they can actually do this at home. So this little technique with the mirror and showing them how to do it in the other side is golden, because it will definitely empower them.
And now, Sarah, let's talk to them about how do we actually approach our clients with doing this brow film?
Yeah.
So if I walk up to Sarah and I'm like, okay, Sarah, I just did your facial, or I just finished your hair. It looks amazing. Okay, I wanted to, Sarah, would you like me to do your brows today? I can do a brow fill on you.
No.
Why not?
I just don't want to buy anything. And I just, I don't have time, and I'm just going home, and I just, I just don't want to. And I don't really typically fill in my brows.
Right. So that right there, everything came to her mind. Like, is this going to cost something?
Yeah.
I'm going home after this. What if I don't like it and I'm going somewhere? There's so many things running through their mind. But when you actually stop and you say, okay, Sarah, I just completed your facial, or I just finished your hair, I'm going to do a quick brow fill on you. It's complimentary. It only takes me a minute to do. And if you don't like it, we can always take it off.
Great. All right. That sounds good.
Yeah. So it's a lot different of an approach where it's not like a yes or no question.
Yeah. And ladies, we see this work.
Yeah,
this is everything that we see out in the field. We've seen that asking the client's permission doesn't work. Actually letting the client know this is what you're going to do for them works a lot better. And obviously you're not being pushy. It depends on, but if you just try and do that after every single service, regardless of what the service is, you are going to see that your sales are going to jump.
Yeah.
And your client satisfaction is going to jump too.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're going home, they are still probably going to put on their brows and a little bit mascara before they walk out the door. Even if they're going home, they're still looking in the face and seeing how great and beautiful and glowy they look, even more so if they've got naturally enhanced brows.
I have to say, one of my favorite parts about this industry is that we actually make people feel good from the inside out. And when you do that 60-second brow fill on somebody, it took you 1 minute of your day, but it's something that impacts that person every day when they go home. So you're having a lasting impact on them on how they fill in their brows and how they feel long term.
Yes. And Vicky, your brows do define your face. Oh my gosh. I did not do anything with my brows 7 years ago. I did not fill them in. I had these very thin brows. I came from England 20 something years ago, never touched my brows. And now I can't even imagine not doing that. It really does make me look more youthful and more complete. And I think that probably everyone agrees on the call. So that's why you're here.
Okay, let's show them our color matching guides quickly so that we can get into that. Okay.
Yeah, the beauty of what Chella offers, everybody, is that we have everything for you on our professional.chella.com website. We have guides. We have every kind of guide for you. And if we don't have it, we will make it.
Yeah.
So this is one of the guides on there, the color matching guides.
This one we recommend laminating and putting in any service area where our displays sit or where you're doing brows.
Yeah, and your front desk too.
Yes, front desk is so helpful for them. So we have 9 different shades of the eyebrow cream and pencil, and their clients can be more than one shade. So typically when I'm color matching with a brow cream, I like to go one shade lighter because it's a very buildable product. And if I'm matching with a pencil, I typically match the brow exactly, or I pretty much match the brow exactly. I try to keep it spot on with the pencil. So starting with our beautiful blonde, this is the lightest shade in the line. It's nice and cool tone. It doesn't have any red to it, so it's very buildable. But it works for any of our blonde clients with the cool tone. Our light brown is a golden tone shade. It's ideal for like a strawberry blonde, honey blonde, and then it's also built up to like a medium brown with a golden hue to it. Our tantalizing taupe, this is what you saw me use on Sarah today. So we use this on her quick brow fill. And this one is our most universal shade. So Sarah wears it. I can wear it. It's a very complementary shade. It's got cool tones to it. So it's buildable anywhere from blonde to dark brown hair. And then our marvelous medium brown. Now this is a cool tone, soft brunette shade. And I know when you go to fill in somebody's brows and they have dark brown hair like myself, so many times people will end up matching me with like a dark brown or a deep brown. And then it makes my brows so intense. And when you do that, it kind of is a turn off to the client. So a lot of times with dark brown, you might go with our medium brown to keep it nice and soft. So anywhere from like a medium to a deep brown can wear the medium brown. Now, Sarah, what shades do you wear?
I wear all 4 of these.
Right.
I wear blonde, light brown, taupe, and medium brown. My go-tos are probably light brown and taupe, but I can wear any one of these 4 different shades, just depending on hair color, time of year, what I'm doing, where I am.
Yeah. I'll typically wear the taupe or the medium brown on myself. I like something a little softer because my brows are pretty dark naturally. Our awesome auburn. Now, this is a beautiful shade. It's very unique to our line. It's very buildable as well. Anywhere from natural light auburn to a little bit more of a reddish auburn can wear this shade. I also mix it with our blonde or our light brown too to keep it a little more natural, but it's hard to find this shade. So somebody with auburn hair definitely loves this one when they find it. Our dazzling dark brown. Now, this is a warm tone brown. It's got some red to it. So anybody who has dark brown hair with a little bit of warmth or red to their hair, this is perfect for them. Our delightful deep brown. Now, this is a cool tone deep brown. So dazzling is warm, it's red. Delightful is cool and it's deep. So we have our anywhere from like a medium to a deep brown can wear that shade. Our graceful gray, this one works for our more mature clients out there. It also works for platinum and ash hair. You can even use it as like a graphite color on some deeper skin tones. Looks really pretty. So it's actually a really popular shade for us. And then our elegant ebony, this is a blue toned black, so there's no red to it. It's not going to look like a Sharpie brow, so don't be afraid of it. But it does look really beautiful for somebody who naturally has black hair. This is very buildable and natural for them.
Yeah, and graceful gray is actually one of our top selling colors in the UK. It's very versatile with younger and older people. So yeah, it's a great color.
Yeah, we just used it on somebody too down in San Diego that had medium skin tone
Wow.
and really deep dark brows and
Mhm.
dark hair, like almost black hair.
It's like a
She's like,
graphite gray. Yeah.
then we have our highlighter guide. Now, this is also something we recommend laminating and putting in any area where the displays are, or with the front desk, or wherever the services are being done. This one, they're a little more self-explanatory with their shade names: light, medium, dark, deep, light, and dark shimmer. So our light highlighter is our lightest shade. It is the most popular shade. It works anywhere from light to medium skin tones, even fair skin tones. Medium is anywhere from medium to tan skin tones. This has a natural peach undertone to it, so it works really pretty. Sometimes your clients, they might be light in the winter, and then they might pick up a medium for the summer. So a lot of times they might need a new one in the summer. Dark, this is buildable, but this is a dark shade to it. So anywhere from medium to dark skin tones can wear this one. It's a natural, kind of like a neutral peachy undertone to it. Then deep, it's great for deep skin tones, and it's a neutral undertone. So it's not ashy and it's not orange, which is something that people look for with deep skin tones. This one's very neutral. Light and dark shimmer. Now, these ones are pretty universal. You can wear the light shimmer on any skin tone, the dark shimmer on any skin tone, just depending where you place it. So, like dark shimmer for me, I'll put it on my eyelids as like an eyeshadow.
Yep, that's what I've done before too.
And I'll sometimes use a light shimmer on really deep skin tones, like as a pop on the inner corner. So you can really, they're pretty versatile, right? Got it.
Any questions, guys, before we move on from the color matching guides? Is there anything you want us to clarify regarding the colors? And just to confirm, you put the lightest shade of the cream on and the darker shade of the color. When I say darker shade, I just mean the darker shade that the client would use.
Right. So like Sarah was the light brown cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I did a taupe cream on Sarah, it might be a little bit too dark unless she really wants that.
Yeah, I wear taupe cream. I like sometimes a very bold brow for the evening, and just a bright lip, and so just depends. But yes, the lighter cream always. And definitely play with the products and the colors on your co-workers. Experiment, just because the different colors will pull differently. And
don't be afraid to take it off and try a different shade. I've been doing brows for Chella for 12 plus years. I still do it. I'll still put a shade on somebody and it might not pull just the way I wanted it to on the skin tone, and I'll just take it off and do a different shade. I want the client to go home with the best shade possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
so but let's just recap on the displays real quick. So we do have our little tester disc blocks that we created in the last year, and this holds all 9 shades of the cream or the pencil. So we have a cream block and a tester block, and then we have the 6 shades of the highlighter, and then the dual blending brush that goes in there. And you can buy these filled, and you can also buy them empty as well. So just contact your sales rep and we can share the pricing on that. These are definitely good if you're only using one or either the products, if you're more of a cream person or a pencil person, and also great for tight spaces as well. We initially created them to actually do some touch-ups of the shampoo bowl and the salon hair stations. That's why they were initially created, but they're, very versatile for the business. And then debuting our new tester block. It has a removable 2-sided header. And it is now coming with the kit. Sorry, can't speak this morning. It comes with the kit, and there's a slot for it at the back. Not doing that very well just because of the angle that I'm at. And that comes with the 9 creams, the 9 pencils, the 6 highlighters, the gel, the dual blending brush. Also, it comes with some really nifty little consultation cards that you can fill out, and everything is there for you to do services all day long. And the consultation card gives you the ability to fill out the shade of the cream or the pencil and the highlighter. And then that also, you could keep that on file. It's a great way to actually get the front desk, if you have one, to check out the products if you're in between clients. We don't have remover, Vicky. We do have A Lush Balm, right.
So we
Thank
do have
you.
a makeup remover. It is our hydrating Lush Balm. It is
Thank you.
80% olive oil based Lush cleanser and makeup remover. So that Lush Balm, how it works is you apply it to the skin dry, and then it emulsifies into a milky cleanser once you activate it with water. So it's a very unique product. But yeah, I'm just opening it for you so you can see it. So it looks like this. And then you open it up and it has the balm. This was a brand new one. So I just take a see. Sarah, do you use this Lush Balm?
I use it every other day. I'm obsessed with it. It makes my skin feel so soft and just I don't know,
Hydrated.
hydrated,
Yeah.
cushiony,
It's that
pillowy. It's like, yeah.
It's that olive oil in it. And then it has a great scent to it as well. That's not too strong, doesn't burn your eyes. It's like a natural citrus kind of a scent.
Yeah. Yeah. We spent a lot of time reformulating the smell in it. And we took out the beeswax of the original formula that we have and made it vegan. So yeah, it's an amazing, amazing product.
Yeah.
And we wanted to actually show you our new holiday kit. It's our Partner in Curl kit, and it is such a great kit. It is $48, which is what you would sell it for, $48.75. Your price is $28.44, and it is actually valued at $65. So it's a 25% off savings. And it features our deluxe heated eyelash curler and the two mini mascaras in brown and black. Makes an incredible gift, an incredible holiday kit. It's great for everybody. Mm-hmm. And if you order 10 of them, you'll receive a shelf talker and you'll receive a tester of each item. So yeah, if anyone wants us to demonstrate the heated eyelash curler, please put your hands up in the chat. If not, we won't do that.
Okay, so let's demo the heated eyelash curler. See, everybody wants that. So you want to apply mascara first with this and then curl your lashes. I hold down the button to turn it on, and these three lights come on, and then it's a silicone wand. Now, Sarah, what mascara are you wearing today?
I'm wearing brown today.
Brown. So our mascaras in that kit are the mini brown and the mini black. And then we also have some full size available in burgundy and blue. So we're going to curl her lashes. So apply mascara first and then curl your lashes with this. Those traditional crimpers can break and damage your lash over and over and over again. This one's completely non-damaging and it's just gently warm. It's not hot. So I asked my client to put their chin up and look down. I lightly lift the lid so I can get under those lashes. I capture at the base and I roll and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. So don't brush it through until after those 5 seconds, and then you can brush it through. And it just gives you the most natural lift to your lashes and curl, and it holds in place all day because that mascara is now setting again, and it's going to hold the curl. I'm also using the outer corner just to get these little baby lashes right here. So there's a smaller comb on the back side that you just saw me use. Look at that. Look at that curl. Yeah, look up there. That is so good. It's really a phenomenal curler. And it only takes a couple seconds to use. That before and after is super dramatic. We love it.
Right. It's honestly the best tool ever. And people are really blown away about how well it works. And it's really easy. And it does feel warm on the eyelids, but it's warm. It's not going to burn you. And our original one, our battery operated one, went viral on TikTok with 10 million views. So this is like the next version up. So yeah, so that's our holiday kit right there. It makes an amazing, amazing gift.
Yeah, brown mascara, heated eyelash curler. It's one of the best gifts. I actually got one for my niece. So
yeah, good for every age.
Yeah.
So that's it. We've gone over the custom kits. We've gone over the 1-minute brow fill. We've gone over the 3 steps. We've gone over the different displays available and our amazing holiday kit and our color matching guides. Again, I'll definitely invite you to check out professional.chella.com. You will see a lot of the guides on there, the product knowledge guide, the color matching guides, and we'll do a little email after
I'll be sending everybody a little personal email so you can respond if you have any questions to me or anything that came to mind afterwards. I can't tell you how many webinars I've been on, and then like 10 minutes after I'm like, oh, I wish I would have asked this. So feel free to reply to me. and I'll get back to you.
Did people get something for attending?
Yeah, so after you end this webinar today, you can fill out our survey. We like to hear your feedback, the good, the bad, what worked, what didn't work. And then we also will gift you an eyebrow pencil of your choice. You'll put in your shade name that you would like, and then we will ship that out to you. So make sure to fill out the survey at the end so that we can get your feedback and get you your brow pencil.
Absolutely. And if you need to reach out to us, sales@chella.com. If you don't have a rep, if you do have a rep, it would be either Sarah or myself or Blanca Martinez right now. So reach out to your rep, reach out to sales@Chella. And we really wish you an amazing end of the year and a really lovely rest of the holiday season. And we really look forward to like kicking ass in 2025 with you guys and really leveling up your retail, your business, and your services for your clients.
Yeah, so stay connected with us. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Chella Beauty, at Chella Pro, and we'll be in touch with all of you. Thank you.